Yo, this next little bit shouldn't have been in here. But why is it in here? Well, I don't know. You have to watch to find out.
Oh my
I
god,
think
I'm the goat at
volleyball.
history. Everyone, all the viewers, you hear that, right? Yeah, I'm better than they're in at history.
Kyle, who was the president of the U.S. in 1979?
Nixon.
See, like
But Arsenal is gonna win. Like Arsenal is. I'm sorry.
Arsenal
Arsenal
is
is
gonna
gonna
win.
win.
Wait, Arsenal's gonna win.
No, no,
Arsenal's
no, no,
gonna
no, no.
win.
Sorry.
Arsenal is gonna win.
Welcome to episode 6 of the CoDaKrew podcast. Today we are doing Premier League Matchday 5 predictions. Now, last week, Kaibo is on 10 points. I am on 8 points. He's currently ahead of me, but not for
There's
long.
a 2 point difference, by the way, and this guy is, Mr. Statistics, Mr. Ball Knowledge, whatever, whatever. I can go off vibes, and I'm still beating him. So really,
Sometimes
who has the ball
Nostradamus
knowledge
will
here?
have his off days. I just want to say that the intro, if you look at the title for the last podcast, I said Bournemouth was going to win. And my argument was that Bournemouth was going to carry the momentum they had against Everton against Chelsea. And they 100% did. My diagnosis was right. Or not my diagnosis, but my reasoning was right, but my diagnosis was wrong. It's not
Okay.
going to happen again. I
And
have
I'm sorry,
learned.
that doesn't
I
that
have
doesn't show
recovered.
up on the scoreboards. That doesn't
I
matter.
have
At the
I
end of
have
the
learned
day,
from my mistakes, and I have adjusted accordingly.
let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Now, that being said, let's just do a quick refresh on the rules. 10 games in a match day. We make our prediction, win, loss, draw. If you get that right, you get a point. Now you can get bonus points. This is how you do it. So for each of our 10 predictions, whenever we think the other person has a really wrong or really weird prediction, we can force them to do a times 2 or a times 3. Or you could do what Kaibo did and combine them together and do 1 times 6. But these can only be applied once. Once you apply them, you cannot apply them again. You cannot change. You cannot go back and forth. And the ultimate goal is to make sure that your opponent does not get the times 2 or times 3. I probably should have told myself the rules last week because the times 3 I gave to Kaibo actually hit. Leicester got the draw against Crystal Palace. I did not have faith in my own team, but Kaibo was right. Maybe I gotta have some more faith. We'll see. Maybe I will give them a better showing this week. We'll see what I have to say. So, with that
Yeah,
being said, let's get into the first match day.
yeah. All right. So first match day. I guess Corey, do you want to introduce it?
Yeah, okay. So the first match that we have for today is West Ham versus Chelsea. What have you guys got?
I mean, would you like to go first, Darian, or would you like
Sure,
me
I'd
to
like
go
to go
first?
first.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe I've been completely traumatized by that Bournemouth game, but all my logic suggests, similarly to how my logic said Bournemouth was going to win, that West Ham's going to win. But Chelsea, in their 2 wins so far in the Premier League, in both games, their XG was actually lower than their opponent. So I could totally see a scenario where, just like Bournemouth did, West Ham dominates this game. They play much better, but Chelsea just find a way to defy statistics and win. That's how all their wins have gone so far. So I'm not saying Chelsea's going to win, but I don't want to give this to West Ham. I don't want to give this to West Ham either. I'm going to predict a draw here.
Wow, that's interesting. I actually have a similar logic to you, except I have a different result, and I have a West Ham win. And this is my logic essentially, okay? So Chelsea has been playing, I guess, not the best. I mean, they haven't been having the best XGs, but they've been scoring. However, West Ham has not been on the best form, right? Um, and in my opinion, I feel like Chelsea is going to supposedly dominate this game, right, possession-wise, which
Or you think Chelsea's going to
indirectly
dominate this game?
implies
I
that
mean,
hey, Chelsea is not going to score, and I feel like West Ham is going to score. So using that logic, surely West Ham's going to win. And
Wait,
also,
hang on. Let me make sure I'm understanding you correctly. You're saying that Chelsea are going to dominate possession, and because they'll dominate possession, they're not going to score?
yeah, absolutely, yes, because
Why? How does
I'm
that work?
they're not going to be used to, I guess, having the ball so much and having so much XG. Like it's just it's not they're just not going to be able to adapt to it. That's all I'm going to say. Like it's like a vibes thing. Don't worry. Like it's just going to be
Here's my counter argument to that. There is one
okay.
game where they had a lot of XG. It was against
Yep.
Crystal Palace, and that was a draw. So if we're gonna go based off of when they did have that XG advantage, they drew historically. So I'm going with a draw again.
Okay, I do want to say that, but also I feel like West Ham like was my dark horse for the season, right? And they
Okay, are they
kind of
still your
have been
dark
a
horse though? Are
disappointment.
they still your dark horse?
You know what? I still believe in them. I really do.
Okay.
Like, say what you
Okay.
want, I still do believe in them. I still believe that they do have the potential to beat Chelsea. And also,
14th
I'm
to the
really not the
table.
biggest fan of
Okay.
Chelsea, right? So I really do believe in a West Ham win. I really do. And also keep in mind, West Ham is at home, right? So that also is, played another factor into my decision. But yeah, West Ham win.
Okay, that is certainly a little bit of a different choice, I suppose, from Darian, and that does create some sort of argument there. But the next one might not have as much of an argument. It is Liverpool versus Bournemouth.
Is
I
there
mean,
like, come on, Liverpool's winning. Like, let's not. There's
yeah,
no point of even
absolutely.
debating this.
But I do want to say though, as a Liverpool fan, last week, man, that hurt. Okay,
Yeah.
and if you
Let's
actually listen
Yo,
back
wait,
to
Kyle, are you like
no, no,
disappointed
no,
at
no, 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 no,
yeah.
Liverpool
Let's
win.
talk about
Liverpool
what
win.
happened.
Okay,
What happened?
clarify. Let me clarify. Let me clarify. Okay,
Yeah.
Liverpool win. Absolutely, Liverpool is going to win against Bournemouth. I swear.
Hmm.
If they don't, I mean, it's okay. We can give up on the Prem. We were going to win a UCL. It's okay.
Uh.
It's just
Okay.
one trophy. It's just
Sure.
one
yeah,
trophy. It's okay.
you guys can
But
definitely still win Prem.
we're playing.
I
We
question
probably.
anyone's ability besides Man City to win the Prem, assuming they don't get like a massive team submission.
Honestly, I had belief we were looking good, but I mean, losing against Forest. I mean, I don't know, man. That's like, I don't know. But honestly, like, it's okay. Last week we don't talk about it, right? I mean, we just beat Milan 3-1, right? Played amazingly. Cody
Okay,
Gakpo
you
had
may
an
have won
amazing game.
3-1, but the cracks were showing in that match. I'm sorry, the fact that Christian Pulisic scored against you, the fact that your defenders couldn't stop Christian Pulisic when the Canadian national team was able to stop Christian Pulisic, that's a little tragic. I'm sorry.
Well,
You
I
know,
also do want different play styles, right? I mean, it's hard to compare like that. Also, Christian
Okay, but
Pulisic,
you need to
fluke
understand,
goal. It's
it's
okay.
kind of like Romelu Lukaku scoring against you. Like it's a little embarrassing no matter what the circumstances.
It is, but at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like in that match, like our strength showed set pieces, right? I
Yeah,
mean, we
no, your
scored
strength
two
did
goals
show, but
off
I'm
of
saying
set
your
I mean,
weaknesses
pieces.
showed as well.
Set
Christian
pieces
Pulisic scored in the
win.
third minute. They were able to stop Milan for like the rest of the game. So
I mean, look, there
That
are a
is
lot of
true. Yeah.
positives in Liverpool's play. Don't get me twisted.
I mean, absolutely, but I mean, every team has flaws, right? And I
Yeah.
feel like you're just attacking one minor flaw that just happened to be a goal, right? I mean, every other flaw sometimes it doesn't result in a goal, right? But when it does result in a goal, you just end up attacking it, right? And I feel like you have to look past that, right? It's not
Yeah, too
just the
critical?
results. Yeah, I'm saying I feel like you're being too
Okay,
critical, and you're only judging Liverpool based on a third-minute goal, right? I mean,
sure.
dude, like seriously, right? Like, I
Okay,
mean, you're
look,
ignoring the rest of the game,
I
you know?
get, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, but again, Liverpool, Bournemouth. I do believe in Liverpool. Please don't toss again. It for my own mental health sake. I need you to win, please.
Yo, there's no way Liverpool lose 2 games in a row like that. That would be crazy.
That would be the end of the Prem season. I'm not gonna lie. Like I
Yeah,
might not
that
watch
is
the
that
Prem
untrue.
anymore. I'm
that
not
one would
gonna
be a bit
lie.
serious.
It would be very serious. Yes.
Oh no. Okay. Um, the next match is, I think it's a pretty interesting one. Tottenham versus Brentford. Brentford looks like they're on pretty good form. Tottenham doesn't look particularly good, so this could be an interesting one.
Yeah, I can see the argument for this not being a win, but I do think that, like, look, overall, Tottenham are a much stronger team than Brentford. They're at home. Like, I feel like I feel like there are arguments for this being different than a win, but I'm not gonna overcomplicate. I'm gonna stick to simple predictions. Tottenham win.
And I have to disagree again. It's a draw. I
Really?
mean, if you
Really?
simply just
Okay.
look
First
at
off,
the
times two
form,
multipliers. Second off, I want to hear your logic.
times
Okay,
two multiplier.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, but listen,
you're slapping it on already?
the streets may respect your take, but I don't.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I mean, first of all, Brentford has been on amazing form, right? They've only lost to City, right?
Okay.
Um, Secondly, I mean, Tottenham
Wait,
just
they
looks
have not only
horrible.
lost to. Hang on, that's not true. I guess they lost to Liverpool too, but I guess that's not okay.
Yeah,
Sure,
but I mean,
sure.
Liverpool is
Wow.
the best team in the league. You
Look,
can't
they've
really,
only lost to like really good
you're gonna,
teams. Fair, I'll give you that argument.
they've only lost against really, really great teams, right? And they've played good against bad teams. I mean, if you look at Southampton, they won 3-1. right?
Sure, but like
And
Tottenham's not a bad
Tottenham,
team.
they're not a
Like I
bad
know they're
team, but
not
they
on the best
also
form right now, but they're not Southampton.
yes, but they also drew against Leicester. They also lost against Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle's good. Newcastle's
Okay,
good, but I
wait,
mean,
wait, wait.
Yeah, but like
First
the
off,
draw against
draw against.
Leicester, bro.
Listen, beating Leicester is not that easy, especially when it's at the King Power Stadium. That is a fortress. Losing to
wow,
Newcastle, I
really,
can't fault them too
really a
much for either.
fortress? Are you
Because
sure?
again,
It's a
Newcastle are
fortress.
challenging for Champions League.
Yo, wait.
I mean, they are, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, Brentford is on great form, man. I don't,
Okay, but I
Tottenham is.
really
I mean,
like. I don't.
Wait,
Okay, but there's a
which
massive
team is
difference
at
between
home?
Newcastle and Brentford, no matter how good Brentford's form is.
I mean, look, Tottenham in the table, they're below Fulham, they're below Bournemouth, they're below Brentford, they're below all these teams for a reason. I mean, these guys are on horrible form.
Yeah,
Do you see this?
you know what that reason is? Because they've played Newcastle and Arsenal in their first 4 games.
Okay. At the end of the day, oh, but I'm going back to the same argument. Morale, right?
Okay,
What it does to you mentally, right? It's not a good look mentally when you keep on losing and losing and losing, right? There's a reason
maybe, but
why
listen,
City does good right near the end because they have easier teams generally near the beginning of the year, and then near the end they find their form, they find their game, right? So when they start playing against better teams, they start winning, right? There's a reason why stuff like that happens, right? And uh, a lot of times City does have the more challenging schedule near the end of the year, but they're still able to pull out and they're still able to win, right? Because they gain that confidence, they find who they are earlier on in the year, right? However, in this situation, they have harder games near the beginning of the year, right? So they're not going to be able to find their form because they're constantly losing. They don't know who they are as a team yet,
look, I
right?
understand
So
that statement, but I think, but listen, this Tottenham team is full of experienced players. They're under a manager. I don't know if you saw the Postecoglou press conference where he was talking about the mentality that Tottenham have to have every game. That's the sort of mentality that Pep drills over, the type of mentality that Klopp drills over. I feel like the project that Tottenham are doing here. I don't want to sound like a Glazer or anything, but they're building towards a team that can contend the way that Man City can. I'm not saying they have the talent to. I'm not saying they're gonna
yes, of
have a
course,
chance of winning the
13th
league this
place
year,
is building towards a
but
Man City team. Am I right?
but I think
Come
that
on,
Tottenham
man. Do you
have the
hear yourself right
ability.
now?
I think that Tottenham have the ability to bounce back from a loss against the second best team in the Prem, and go home and beat Brentford. Like they have that ability. This is not Chelsea we're talking about.
And I don't believe in it. I mean, they haven't won a trophy in how many years? Like, there's a reason for that. There's no mentality at the club, right? Even like, I don't believe in it. I do not believe in it. I
All
love
right.
Ange Postecoglou, but I don't believe that that influence is gonna, I mean, give Tottenham a win. It's gonna be a draw.
Okay.
Okay, I think that is settled then. The next one was Fulham versus Newcastle. Newcastle looks like they're on pretty good form. Fulham, I mean, they're like mid, so I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think this is pretty obvious.
I have a feeling that Kai was not gonna like my prediction for this one, but we'll let him go first.
Okay, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Third place in the Prem, right? Newcastle, right? I mean, obviously they drew against Bournemouth, which is a little concerning. Obviously, that was, I mean,
Wait, but
four
Bournemouth looks
match days
kind of
ago.
good.
That was 4 match days ago. That's okay, right? Obviously, Newcastle win. I feel like
Three
even
match
though,
days ago, but sure.
oh, sorry, okay, it's 3 match days ago. But yeah, I mean, pretty easy. Newcastle win.
Um.
Okay.
Okay. Listen.
Oh,
Here's my rebuttal to that. Number one,
Oh
let's look
my
a little.
God.
Wait. Let's look a little more closely. Okay. Of those of those 3 wins that they have in this season, 2 of them were at home, and the other one was against Wolves. I want to remind you that they are on the road in this game against Fulham. So that's the
Okay.
first thing. There's a massive difference between playing at home and playing on the road, especially for like the mid-table Prem sides, lower mid-table Prem sides. Their specialty, the reason they stay up is because they can make their stadiums into a fortress. Now, regarding Fulham, yeah, they haven't gone off to the best start, but like they are no Everton. They are no slouch. They can come back and on a dime change their season. And I think the logic for my prediction, I think the logical thing is to predict a draw. However, partially for the content, partially due to the fact that, for a lot of these teams, it's always that one game. It's that one game that you win that completely changes the trajectory of your season. My vibes are telling me, and you said at the start of this, I got to go based on vibes a little more. My vibes are telling me Fulham's gonna win this. So
Bro,
All right, and I'm just telling you, man, like your vibes are wrong, right?
okay, well,
Completely
put a
wrong. And
multiplier on it then. Put a
y-
multiplier
you
on
know,
it.
and
Put a
absolutely I will
multiplier on
times
it.
three. I'll put it.
which
Actually,
one?
no.
Are
I
you gonna
won't
go
put times
times
three. I won't put
6?
it times three. I'm taking that. I'm
Wait,
putting that back. I'm putting it times two because I believe
okay.
they're gonna say something even more crazier,
Oh,
right?
okay,
I really
all
do.
right,
Actually, I do feel like that. So I'm gonna put a times two on that.
All right.
But
okay,
I do want to add on to my point, right?
sure,
First of all, let me pull a Darian right now and give you
okay,
some stats, some statistics. All
okay,
right.
sure,
Fulham are winless in their last 8 Premier League meetings with Newcastle, 2 draws and 6 losses.
okay. Don't
Right,
care.
losing each of the last 5 in a row. Newcastle have won each of their last 4 away games against Fulham.
Okay,
So, if we look at the correlation, right? Shout out, data class. But if we
okay.
look at the correlation, what is this going to tell us? It's telling us, whoa, Newcastle's going to win. How shocking. You know, that's what statistics say. That's what my vibes say.
Bible, let me
That's what
remind
everything
you.
says.
Let me remind you. Didn't you make this exact same argument that Wolves Newcastle was going to be a draw because historically 11 of the last 18 match days were a draw, and I said that Newcastle was going to win. Sorry, what happened in that game again? Can you remind us real
I'm
quick?
sorry.
What was the
I'm
result of
sorry.
that
First of
game?
It
all,
was,
first of all, who's winning in the score? Yeah, exactly. So I
Okay,
don't
but
think you have an opinion
can
right
we
now. You don't have an
but you're
opinion
trying
right
to do
now.
the stats argument. I'm just reminding you the stats
Yeah, and I'm
argument
pulling up.
did not work last time you tried to do the stats argument. You succeeded when you used the vibes argument, remember? And that's what I'm doing. Now I'm the one using the vibes argument, and now you're the one using the statistics.
I mean,
I
first of
think just
all, I'm up 10. I'm at 10 points, and you're at 8 points. So I don't know why you're talking right now,
Yeah,
right? I
well,
mean, I feel like
you're the only reason you're ahead of me. I would be ahead of you right now, but if Connor Cody didn't give away a stupid penalty in the 92nd
oh,
minute
okay. All I hear are
because he doesn't know how to
excuses.
play
It's
football.
okay. Excuses. It's okay.
you know,
All right, it's okay.
I I think you guys did a little bit of a switch around in personality here, guys.
I
Switch,
mean, it is a little bit, yeah. But
I guess you could say that.
I guess you could say that.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah,
I don't
you
know.
got
I
me.
mean, Darian, you look pretty high on Fulham this year. Like, I think even from the second episode, you were pretty high on Fulham.
Yeah, I mean,
And
look, I don't think Fulham. I feel like people are sleeping on Fulham, bro. They're not that bad.
I mean, this is actually pretty funny. Like, I think was it our first episode where we were kind of talking about Fulham, and I was like, Joao Palhinha leaving. Oh my God,
Like,
Fulham's going straight
Yeah, yeah.
down.
I just want to say,
And
like, Fulham right now is ahead of both Tottenham and West Ham in the Premier League table. And I know 4 games in, we can't look too much into it, but like, they're not that bad. They're really not.
I mean, they've just been drawing though. That's the problem. Like they've been getting points barely. I mean, they tied against West Ham, right? They tied against Ipswich. Like,
Those
not that bad. I don't know. They're
okay,
okay. They're okay.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's those arguments are pretty valid. I think we should move on to Aston Villa versus Wolves, though.
If you have anything other than Aston Villa win here, we're throwing hands.
Uh, I guess I would love to throw hands. I really would, but unfortunately, I have Aston Villa winning.
Okay, good.
Okay, I guess there's nothing more to talk about in this one. I think
Yeah.
it's pretty obvious. Next one could be pretty fun. I think it's pretty fun. It's kind of like the bottom leaguers, but I think Darian, you're going to be pretty happy about pretty excited for this match, Leicester versus Everton.
The battle
Leicester
of
are playing
relegation.
Everton at the King Power Stadium. Let's go! Freest 3 points we're gonna have all season. Yo, let me just say, okay, first off, if we do not get all 3 points, we are going straight down to the championship, and then we're gonna go straight down to League One. Okay, like this is a must. This is the must win of all must wins. I swear, Everton has been deliberately losing all of their games so far. If we cannot beat them at home, this is bro. right now, Everton are on 0 points, -9 goal differential. Leicester, we're on 2 points, a -2 goal differential. The most that we've lost by in any game was 1 goal. Meanwhile, Everton, they're they lost to Brighton 3-0 and Tottenham 4-0. This is like a difference between a team. Leicester City, that's admittedly not that good right now. They're not that good right now. I understand that they're in a relegation fight, but they have spirit. They have heart. That's Leicester City, and then we have Everton that has none of that. They're a dumpster fire. Leicester, all 3 points.
Yo,
Again, honestly, I have to agree with you. Again, Leicester is at home, but also I have to hop on the Jordan Pickford hate train, right? I
let's go.
started that. I
Okay,
started that last
all right.
episode. I have to continue that. I
Okay.
hate Jordan Pickford. I never want to see his face again.
Yo,
I want Everton relegated. And you know what?
Wait, Kaiba, you know what you just reminded me of? We
Yeah.
have Herdmanson, who is perhaps one of the most underrated keepers in the Prem, against Pickford, who is perhaps one of the most overrated keepers in the Prem.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And damn, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. But oh, I remember. Okay. Has there ever been a team that's gotten 0 points in the Prem?
No, I think the least was Derby County that
Yeah.
got maybe 11 points or 13, something like
yo,
that.
Okay.
getting
I
0 points in the Prem, I think is honestly more difficult than winning the Prem.
Yeah, unironically.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have Everton breaking their record. I feel like Everton's going to have less than 10 points, or maybe
Okay,
just
I feel like
around 10
now you're
points.
like disrespecting Sean Dyche a little
No,
bit too much.
no, no,
No,
no. I
no, I
remember
think
you
Kyle
were
was just
glazing
fully
him
on the
out before,
Jordan
but
Pickford
like,
bait.
look how it is right now. I seriously, like, even if that might not seem that realistic, I'm praying that they don't get more than 10 points. I just want them straight down into League Two. Like,
Wait, here's a
no,
crazy
no,
question though.
yeah.
If Pickford does get relegated, does he stay as the England starting goalkeeper? Like do you think they're ever gonna start Nick Pope, or is he just permanently on a blacklist? Like what's going on here?
Nick Pope. I mean, what about Aaron Ramsdale?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Or Aaron Ramsey, or like literally anyone. Are all the other keepers in England on a blacklist? Like what's going on here?
I mean, let me just say, why has England not produced any good goalkeepers? Like, they
I
have
mean,
all of these great
I
players.
think
Where are the
Ramsdale and Pope
goalkeepers?
are pretty decent goalkeepers, to be honest with you. Better than
I mean,
Pickford.
they're good, but they're not, like, I mean, like, their players are world class. You know, their goalies are, like, mid at best.
That is true. I don't think England has ever had like
Yeah,
a
they haven't. It's interesting.
generational
Yeah.
level goalie.
Yeah,
That's for
never.
sure.
Like, ever. You know, and I mean, I don't know. I just find that very interesting. But,
Yo, I mean,
I mean,
for all
actually,
the
they have. You know, my goat, Joe Hart, bro. Joe Hart, greatest goalkeeper of all time, bro. My goat, my goat.
yeah, Pep kicked him out of City. Yeah,
Yeah,
my go.
oh,
but honestly, besides that one obvious goated exception, you're right.
for all the hate that you guys have on Jordan Pickford, bro, I think he actually played decent for England though. Ain't gonna lie.
He
Okay,
does,
I'm just
but I
saying there's
mean,
better options.
For Everton, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, he does step it up for England. But I mean, I don't know about Everton, man. But again, yeah, please, Everton lose. Let's go Leicester. You know, that's the only time I'll ever say that.
Let's go.
But let's
Hey,
go
hey,
Leicester.
I love that. I love that. Let's go.
Let's go Leicester. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
all right then. I guess we talk about another bottom league duel: Southampton versus Ipswich.
Okay. I think this one is not actually that hard. This was actually not that hard of a prediction for me. I'm gonna go with an Ipswich win. Let me tell you why. Southampton are secretly, they're like flying under the radar, but they're basically having as bad of a season as Everton, and arguably have even worse players. While Ipswich Town, despite having played Brighton, Fulham, Man City, and Liverpool as their first 4 matches as a newly promoted team, has managed to get 2 draws out of that. Like that's actually pretty impressive. So, like, easy Ipswich win for me. We're going based off the form, like, it's not close.
Okay. Again, I like that, but I do want to say, Southampton is at home right now,
Okay.
and Ipswich is. Okay, you
Clearly,
know what?
being at
Ipswich
home has
have
not
been
helped
impressing
them
me.
this season.
Ipswich have been okay. It's fine. It's okay. Just hear me out. All right.
Okay.
Ipswich, they have impressed me. They really have. And honestly, like when I was making this prediction, I really was thinking Ipswich win. But Southampton is at home. Bottom table teams are very volatile. I believe it's going to be a draw.
Okay,
I really
but I
do.
don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to call Ipswich. I don't think it's fair to categorize Ipswich as a bottom table team the same way you would with Southampton, because again, Ipswich have actually genuinely only played really good opponents and produced some results, while Southampton have just been a sack of shit. And even at home, Southampton's. I know they lost to
I mean,
Nottingham at home early in the season. They lost the other game as well. Yeah, they lost the other game to Man United. So like, I don't even think being at home is gonna really help them. They're just it's be at home, play shit, or go on the road and play shit. So
yeah, I guess so. But I mean, Ipswich is 17th place. They are fighting
okay,
relegation at the end of the day.
but
Like, I don't care what you say,
again,
who do you play,
look at
whatever.
Southampton's 4 games they played, and look at Ipswich's games that they've played, and even then, Ipswich are still better, are still ahead, despite having a monumentally more difficult start to the season.
Okay, but I mean, going back to my entire point, I guess, like team morale, right, and the difficulty, right? Ipswich, they've been playing okay, right?
Okay, but you have to
But
understand. Wait, wait,
I
wait.
think
Their
Ipswich's
first two
morale is
games
better.
were losses against Man City and Liverpool, and then they managed to bounce back by drawing both Brighton and Fulham. So I feel like they've actually been pretty good under this pressure. They've kept talking about.
Yo, if we're talking about morale, bro, I actually think that Ipswich has better morale than Southampton right
Yeah,
now.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
Ipswich
saying.
at least has 2 points. Southampton has like no has all losses right now.
Yeah,
And it
they've
looking good.
already shown that they're able to take a tough loss and bounce back from it, while
yo, why are
Southampton has no
guys,
such ability.
guys, why are we picking sides now? Damn, you guys are teaming up on me. That's crazy.
Yo, sometimes it gotta be
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
be that.
I respect your draw prediction, but I think that
No,
I
no, no.
think
I
that
mean, I also do feel like volatility, and I believe in Southampton. They also have 0 points, but they're better than Everton. You know, you can't get much worse than
being
Everton.
better than Everton means nothing. Oh, you're better than the local kindergarten? Good job. I'm so proud of you.
No, no, no. Like I still believe in Southampton. Okay, I mean, they're both teams that have been newly promoted, right? They know each other, and I feel like Southampton is gonna know how to deal with Ipswich, right? Because they've played against each other before. Um, so I
Maybe the
believe it's
also
gonna
goes
be a
the other
draw.
way.
No, 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 no. But you're also at home though, right? So it's okay.
All right. This one will be one to watch, I guess. The next, I guess we'll move on to Crystal Palace against Man United.
All right. I think for this one, I was debating between a draw and giving this one to Man United. And if this was the match last week, I would have given this a draw. But I think Man United have shown that they're able to bounce back from some tough results. They were able to bounce back with a dominant win away from home against, Southampton. But still, but
Bounce
still,
back.
a win's
Yo,
a
this guy
win.
said.
A win's a win.
Okay.
A win is a win. A win is a win. So I feel like Man United are objectively the better team. Their form is back. Their confidence is back. Let's not overcomplicate this. Give it to Man United.
This guy is like, what are you even saying, bro? Like, okay,
Wait, okay.
what?
I feel like that's pretty reasonable logic.
That is not reasonable. Okay, they
Oh,
beat
do you have a? Do you have?
Southampton. Yeah, no, no. Let me explain. Let me talk.
All
Let
right,
me
all
talk.
right,
Let me
all
talk.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You beat Southampton, like a newly relegated. Like you beat the new kid on the block, 3
Okay.
nothing.
Sure.
Congratulations. You beat Barnsley 7-0. Oh my God, congratulations. Every other team before
Are you gonna?
lost.
Are you gonna? Are
Oh
you
Lost.
wait,
gonna?
what about the win against Fulham?
What about the win against Fulham, bro? And
That was
besides,
so
when you
long
say
ago.
every other team is literally just Liverpool and Brighton, arguably two of the best 5 teams in the Premier League.
Dude,
So
I
you're
don't care
crapping
about
on them
Fulham. That
for
was
winning.
so long
You're
ago.
crapping on them for beating bad teams, which they can only play the teams in front of them, and then you're crapping on them for losing to good teams, which they're good teams. It's expected. Did anyone expect Man United to beat Liverpool?
Of course not. Brighton? I expected a draw. I mean, maybe a draw.
Okay, but they were away from home.
Okay. Oh, I hear excuses. You know, you 0 points, 0 points, right?
Yo,
I
but
mean,
like They're playing Crystal Palace here, bro. Crystal Palace doesn't look like they're that
Yeah,
good.
how many points does Crystal Palace have again?
They got 2, I think.
Okay, but I mean they've been
Draw.
undefeated in the last.
They drew against Leicester at home.
Oh,
Like,
they got
come
4.
on.
Wait, what they got?
They've been
Yeah,
undefeated in the last 4 games, right? I just want to
No,
say they
wait,
have
what? They have?
winning team morale.
No, what
Yeah,
do you mean? They lost to West Ham and Brentford. What are you talking about?
I mean it's been the last 4 games that they've played. Yeah.
Wait, what were the games they played outside the Prem?
They've played in the Carabao Cup.
Who they beat?
Uh,
Yeah. Who they beat? Who they beat? Huh? Who they beat?
Queens Park Rangers. Yo, it don't matter. A win is a win. Team morale.
Okay,
Wait,
well, but even if you want to consider these two teams as equal form, you should still give it to Man United. No.
No,
What?
no, I wouldn't. Because Man United, because Crystal Palace has shown that they can step up to larger teams, right? They have tied against Chelsea, right?
Hmm.
And that's a fairly recent game. And I would say Chelsea, Man United. I mean, what do they have in common? They're big, like big name teams that are just bad, right? Easy to shit on.
I kind of do get what you're saying, but I still think most likely going on the most likely result. Let's not overcomplicate it. I'll just give a Man United win.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, you want to give me the multiplier, bro? Wait, you still haven't used any of your multipliers. I mean, if you
No,
don't,
no, no, no. You
believe
know
me,
what?
no,
You know
no,
what?
you don't
just
believe me, use your
Kaiba has
multiplier.
No, I
multiplier.
have used the multiplier. I've used my times too.
Wait, you
You
did?
know,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
sorry,
He's
you
on
did.
the Fulham Newcastle.
You know
So
what?
you
Okay.
still have a times 3, bro. You still have a times 3. I'm just saying.
To be honest with you, I'm looking at my next prediction at the next game,
Okay.
and I don't.
Please. I mean, I'm just saying. If you
If
think,
you
Wow.
want, you can
You know
phone a
what? No,
friend.
no,
I
no,
will
no.
place it
You know
for you,
what?
bro.
I'm gonna use my times 3 on this. Actually, should I? No, 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 no. I'm not. I'm not. Not a times 3. No times 3 here. No
okay.
times 3.
Well, that's the only one
Okay.
you have available. So that means nothing. You're gonna have to use it later.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I will use it later. I will
Okay.
use it later.
Fine, sure.
Okay.
Well,
Does
I
that
mean, now
all
there's only one game you can use it on. I feel that's really risky, but you do you.
No, no,
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
one
no.
game.
Because I really
There's
believe in
two
my next
games.
game. I really
There's
do.
still
Okay,
2 games.
sure.
Oh yeah, I guess one game is reasonable.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess the next one. This one is a really interesting one in my opinion. Brighton versus Nottingham, and I want to hear Cabo's opinion first.
Wait. I want to hear Darian's opinion. Actually, wait. You know what?
Wait,
I'll say my
hang on. I don't
I'll say
understand
mine.
why. I don't understand what all this lead up is because I feel like this is kind of like the Liverpool game from earlier. Like it's just Brighton's gonna win. Like there's no arguments here. There's no arguments to be made.
Wow.
I want to hear what
I
Cabo
mean,
has to say about that.
I feel like an argument could be made.
Okay,
Absolutely.
times 3. I don't even know what. I don't even know. I don't know if it's giving a draw or Nottingham win. But either way, put the times 3 there.
Okay,
He's off the rails. He's
and
gone
you
off
know
the
what?
rails. You
I
think
will put.
Brighton at home are not going to beat Nottingham Forest, one of the worst teams in the Prem, against one of the best teams in the Prem at home?
First of all, Nottingham
Okay.
has my respect now, right? You know
No.
those they got those championships, they got those Champions League trophies from the 1970s, 1980s for a reason. They got a winning culture. I believe in Nottingham Forest.
Winning culture, bro. They won the Champions League before it was even called the
Wait,
Champions League. I'm let's
wait.
go.
Well, when was the last time that Nottingham
You know, I actually looked into
top
this.
10 in the Prem, bro?
1979, 1980. So, yes, it may or may not be 45 years ago, half a century ago,
Okay.
but what is Brighton?
Tell me about 1979, bro. What was going on back then?
Ooh, we got the Berlin Wall.
Oh
You
my
know,
god.
Wait. I don't think that was 1979, bro.
Yo, Kyle. What do you know about 1979, bro?
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember.
Who was the prime minister in 1979?
The Prime Minister in 1979?
Yeah,
Yo,
Yo,
realistically, it was probably like Pierre Trudeau.
I think it was Pierre Trudeau.
Wait, was it actually? Oh my
I
god,
It
I'm the
probably
goat at
was.
history. I'm the goat at history. This is why I did better than you on his history test, by the way, Darian. Yep, I just leaked that. I don't care. I don't care.
Damn. Okay.
This is why I'm arguing history.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. everyone, all the viewers, you hear that, right? Yeah, I'm better than Darian at history. And there's written proof. There's written proof, by the way. According to our teacher, I'm better, right? So
Yeah, okay. It was
that's all I gotta say.
a literary analysis test. It was not even history. Like
That's
can we be
part of
for real right
history.
now?
I'm sorry, analyzing, right? I mean, documents. That's important. Is that not? That's part of history.
I think that's also important in
Uh-huh.
terms for football.
Absolutely, it is. And
Yeah,
you know
and
what?
yeah, exactly. And right, and how much analysis do you do in your football again? And how much of that is based on vibes?
I'm sorry, my vibes are right. Who's winning? 10 to what? 10-8. I'm up by 2 points.
Yeah,
Right?
you're
So
up by
show a little
2
bit of
points,
respect.
bro.
Show a little bit of
You're
respect. It's
talking like
okay.
you. Oh my god,
All
this
right.
guy not real.
Can I get my reasoning, please?
Kyle, who was the president of the U.S. in 1979?
Okay, this might be a little embarrassing.
Go on,
All right,
go
you know what?
on,
I'm guessing this. I'm completely guessing this.
go
All
on.
right. Nixon.
History podcast now. Let's go. What'd you
Oh,
say?
I
Nixon.
think it might be one too
That was
early,
a
bro.
decade ago. What are you talking about? That was a decade before that, bro.
Oh, for real?
Was it Jimmy Carter era?
Yeah, it was Carter.
Okay.
You know what? That wasn't a bad
The
guess
peanut
though.
farmer
That wasn't a bad
himself.
guess. I was only off by 10 years. That was not bad.
Only up by 10 years, dog. Yeah, only up by 10 years. 10 years ago wasn't like Sunderland in the Prem. Like, come on.
Okay, well, I
Yo,
mean, okay, no. But in the context of like presidencies, right? A term lasts 4 years, off by 10 years. That's not bad.
Sure, Ben. Okay, whatever.
okay.
Okay,
Anyways, let's hear Brighton versus Nottingham.
okay. First of all,
Let's
Nottingham
hear this guy's
beat the
stupidity.
greatest team of all time, Liverpool,
Please
right?
shut the hell up.
And
Stop.
no.
Oh my God.
Listen. I have respect
You're
for
giving me a
Nottingham.
brain aneurysm, bro.
Hey,
Oh.
just listen. I don't know why you're arguing. Like I'm speaking facts right now. Secondly, your holy grail Brighton team has the same number of points as this shitty Nottingham Forest team. I
I'm
just
not
want to
saying they're shitty. I'm just saying the Prem better,
right.
and they're at home.
They're okay. I mean, look, Nottingham Forest against Liverpool. Liverpool was at home too. How did
I
that
just want
turn
to
out?
remind you that Nottingham Forest has drawn against Wolves and Bournemouth. The only reason that they have 8 points right now is with the exception of Liverpool, they've had an extremely easy start to the season. Oh, and guess who they won against besides Liverpool?
Who else?
Southampton.
Respectable win. Respectable.
And they
Respectable.
drew
I
against
respect it.
Bournemouth and Wolves.
That's okay.
Both times they were at home, by the way.
That's okay. Nottingham Forest is an away team.
Nottingham Forest should have 9 points, and that's assuming Liverpool
Nottingham
don't.
Forest is Nottingham Forest is an away team. It's as simple as that, right? Nottingham
Right.
Forest is gonna
Sure.
walk into Brighton, right, with their 2 Champions League trophies, right?
Okay,
Show them off to
from
the little
45 years
crowd.
ago.
Show them off to the crowd,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And they're gonna go in there and dominate, right? Sure, Brighton might, go on the wings, and Matoma might do his little thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the day,
I'm sure that when Canada went up against the U.S. And the U.S. showed them all the Nations League they've won, it completely stopped Canada. It neutralized Canada's wing attack, didn't it?
I mean, you're comparing international to
Yo, and also
club.
you're comparing a team without a coach with a team with a coach.
Yeah, like that's a very stupid argument of you,
Name
buddy.
the
You
coach of
got no
Nottingham right
coach.
now. Name Nottingham Forest's coach right now.
I don't feel like this is relevant to the conversation. Can we please stay on
Well, if we're
topic?
gonna talk about coaches, I mean,
Can we please stay on topic, Darian? I feel like you're straying away from the conversation.
I feel like you deliberately started away from the conversation by making your stupid prediction.
No, it's a very valid prescription, like prediction. And also, I do want to say, I'm putting my times 3 on this, by the way.
Wait, real quick. You're putting your
Well, I'm sorry, we have one more game left, and I'm
wait.
pretty sure we have the same prediction for that.
You
Wait,
really
do we?
should have put it on the Man United. Honestly, you really should have done it like earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't care. Nottingham Forest is gonna win. I mean, or it's gonna draw.
So we're
Sorry, it's
both
gonna
putting
draw.
a times
It's
three
gonna
on.
draw.
Wait,
Yeah.
so we both have a times 3 on this. So
Yes.
this one game is gonna basically this one game changes the entire trajectory of our game here.
You know what? You know what's funny? The thing is, if it does happen to be a Nottingham Forest win, then neither of you guys get the multiplier.
Bro, it's not gonna be a
Wow.
Nottingham. It's not gonna be a Nottingham Forest win though. Come on.
Why not? Why not?
Yo, shut the hell up.
Yo, Kyle, you might as well change your
Tybalt,
position
you want
to
to
a.
change to a win? You want to change to a win? You want to change to a Nottingham win?
No, I'm not changing it to a win. Look, I may be stupid. I'm not that stupid.
Oh my god.
It's a draw. It's a draw.
I don't know, but I thought you just said a few seconds ago that they could win.
They could,
Okay.
but it's more likely it's going to be a draw. That's all.
Can you give me like a percent breakdown? Odds of Brighton winning, draw, and
Ooh,
Nottingham winning.
I got you. I got you. It's going to be like 10% Brighton win, 70% draw, and 20% Nottingham Forest win. So 10,
The,
70,
the, the
20.
the chance of a draw when two teams are perfectly evenly matched is
Yeah.
26%.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Wait, math works a little bit differently here.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And also, it's clearly been working out. My logic has been working out. All right.
Uh-huh.
So if
Well,
it
we'll see.
ain't
We'll see
broke,
how well it's
don't
still working out
fix
after
it.
this. All right. We'll see. We'll see.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. You know?
So,
And clearly it's
so
working.
I have a ×2 if Fulham wins and a ×3 if Brighton wins.
Yep. Sounds like it.
Folks,
And I
we
have a
are rolling.
Tottenham Brentford. I have a ×2 on that. And then Brighton Nottingham, I have a ×3 on that.
Okay, I feel like both of you guys are very confident.
Okay, you have to
Yeah.
understand. You're supposed to give the multiplier for the things that you think are not going to happen, not the things that you think are going to happen.
Of course. Yeah.
All right, it's making sure you understand.
Yes, I do. Of course.
Yo, I think you guys both understand what's going on.
Yeah.
As you guys understand, how big Man City versus Arsenal will be.
You know, I actually want to like contradict what you just said there. Last season, like I don't believe in Arsenal, and even if Arsenal does win this this game right here, it's not going to change the result. Man City's going to win the league,
Can we
or
agree, though?
Liverpool.
Can we agree? Can we agree for Arsenal? This is a must win. If you don't win this game, you're not winning the Prem.
Agreed, but I still don't believe like they're gonna tie against some random bottom tier Leicester team. You know,
Okay.
like they're seriously like
No,
I
I kind
like
of get what you're saying. Like over the
this
long
game
term, they're
doesn't
not the best.
matter. This game, it's obviously,
Well, it
the
still does.
two.
No, it still does, though. It still does. Every game matters. Every
Every game
game is an
does
opportunity to
matter.
get 3 points. Like if they
Absolutely, it
do win, this does
is.
counteract like a draw. So
Yes, but you're playing City though. That's the problem. And the thing
yeah,
is,
I
we saw
understand.
this
No, I
exact
understand.
same
Yeah,
thing
I
happen
understand that.
last year, right? At the end of the day, Arsenal's just gonna flop, right? And winning, like taking these 3 points away from City, like at the end of the day, they're gonna flop a lot more than that, right? So this game is gonna be very hyped up because I mean it's two of the best teams in the Prem playing against each other.
The two best teams.
But
They're the two best teams in the Premier. I don't know why you phrased it like that.
no, I said one of the best teams in the Prem.
But they're the two best teams in the Prem, though.
No, they're not. What?
Oh, I see.
Lost in that
Liverpool is in that
conversation.
You're
conversation.
missing Liverpool. What Liverpool's the best?
What was Liverpool's last result again? Can you just remind us?
One game, bro. I mean, look, at least,
Yo, Liverpool's
Nottingham
last result.
Forest has more history than Arsenal, okay? So, I
Wait,
don't
that's
want to
not
hear it.
true. What are you talking about? Are we ignoring the Invincible season? Are we ignoring all of Arsene Wenger's accomplishments right now?
Yeah, we are. You know what?
The
We are.
Thierry
Oh my god. Okay.
1970s, 1980s, back in the days, peak years right there. Peak years.
Oh
You
my
ask
So
god.
anyone.
also, okay. Also, I just feel like Arsenal, they don't have as much firepower as Man City.
Wait. So I'm saying it's a Man City win. I'm assuming that's what you're saying as well.
Yes, I'm going to say it's a
Okay,
Man City
let's
win.
just get that
Yes.
out there. Let's just make it clear.
Yes. I also do want to say, Arsenal sure they won against City, right, last season, but every other matchup, man, has been a loss. It's been City, 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 right? It's just
Anomalies will happen.
recently
I
that they
agree.
won. So, I mean, and obviously City's at home, right? It has to be City. Like, I think this is without question a City win.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. But again, like, I feel like going back to our original point, this game is going to be overplayed. It does not matter, and it will not change the result of the Prem.
Okay, if you say that and Arsenal like win 2-0 though, you're gonna look stupid. So I'm not gonna make any such statement.
No, it doesn't. No, but it doesn't matter though because Arsenal's going to win 2-0 against City, sure, but City's not going to lose from now. Sure,
Okay, but
they're not.
Oh, so you're saying that, like, okay, that makes sense actually. Basically, like,
But Arsenal is gonna win. Like Arsenal is. I'm sorry.
Arsenal is gonna win.
Win.
Wait, Arsenal's gonna win.
No, no,
Arsenal's
no, no,
gonna
no,
win.
no.
Well,
Sorry,
your
sorry.
No,
That was
prediction
not.
was a city win.
remember what I
Oh
said
my
about Tottenham?
god.
Hey, if we're
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
what you said.
consistent, if we're gonna be consistent,
Sorry, what? I don't
if
know what
we're
you're
I
gonna
thought
be
you
talking
said
about.
consistent
a
with how we
city win.
apply these edits, that better be in
Sorry,
the
what?
index.
Sorry, what? Did I say something?
Yeah, loud and clear. We all just heard Kaibo say
Sorry,
Arsenal will
I
win.
don't know what you're talking about. Are you okay, Darian?
You guys just made it clear that it was a city win.
Wait, I said yeah. Wait, I think you're glitching out, Darian.
Bro, you
Did you
literally
hear
just said
properly?
Arsenal is gonna win. Nah, bro,
What? I did not say
it's
that.
in the recording, bro. It's in the recording.
I did not say that,
Yeah,
bro. I think the
you just
recording's good. I
did,
think my
bro.
mic is glitching out. Like I don't know,
Oh,
man.
your mic is glitching out, and so you said, and so your mic picked up Arsenal when you said Man City.
I didn't say that.
All right,
Don't
hey,
Well,
repeat
listen,
it,
all I'm saying is, bro, the editor is going to see this, and they're gonna blast you for it. That's all I'm saying.
dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, dude,
Yeah, you
honestly,
can make all the denial. You can
AI is
make
getting
all the
dangerous.
denial you want right now, but
Say what you want. AI is getting dangerous these
oh,
days.
AI, AI, right? Yeah, yeah.
yo,
Deep
that,
fakes. Like that stuff's
Deepfake.
criminal. That stuff can really ruin someone's
we're deep faking
reputation.
voices now, bro.
Yeah, like whoever is making voices out there, whoever is falsifying claims, please stop. It's like
You're right.
it's
You
dangerous.
remember last week when they AI generated me accidentally saying Crystal Palace instead of Bournemouth? Yeah, bro.
Whoa,
AI,
Yeah.
bro, really
that was
getting out of
not
hand, dog.
AI. That
Yo,
was not
wait,
AI.
wait, Darren, was it also AI when you say you were a Tottenham fan?
Yeah, clearly. I mean, if this was AI, then clearly that was AI too, right? If we're gonna be consistent.
What? No, because I mean, it was just right now.
Wait, how consistent is AI, bro?
Hey, I don't know, honestly.
Yo,
Okay, we're really
I
getting
feel
off
like we're
topic
getting
now.
off topic, guys.
Yeah.
So AI is for another conversation.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I mean, again, at least we agree though. City win, right? Arsenal's not going to win anything. Like Arsenal's going to go trophyless again, right? I mean, that dinner plate of a trophy, the Community Shield, that is not a trophy. Okay, say what you want. That is not a trophy.
No one said it was.
Yeah, but I'm just clarifying.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah. Hey, I think that's everything we have for today. Um, you know, I guess you guys should feel free to comment down what you guys think about Kaibo and Darian's predictions or any other thoughts. And I think that will wrap up the episode from here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see
yup.
you guys in the next one.
And
See
hit
ya.
like if Liverpool's winning the treble. See ya.